G'day everybody and welcome to this week's Q&A. We are a university church on a university campus, so we like to ask questions so that we can get answers. And this week's question is, why are there denominations in Christianity? So just to quickly define, a denomination is a separation or a different group or a segregation between Christians who all believe in Jesus and the resurrection and all those types of things, but maybe disagree about other things. And so some of the reasons behind why there are denominations are those doctrinal differences, are those belief differences. Now, the way I like to talk about it is there's a main storyline of the Bible. And as you get away from that main storyline, the further and further you go away, the less and less details there are for each subject as they get further and further away. And so what happens is people then come to different conclusions and all that kind of stuff. And what happens is that one group might think one thing and one group might think another thing. And they both get those ideas from Scripture. And in good conscience, they can't prescribe to each other's beliefs. They still believe in Jesus. They still believe in the main things. So what they then do, instead of tearing the church apart and arguing with each other all the time and fighting and all this kind of stuff, they break off into what are called denominations. So a lot of denominations come about because of those doctrinal differences. Again, if they're a Christian denomination, they believe all the same things about Jesus and his resurrection, that he saves us and all those types of things, but they disagree about some other things. Now, some denominations come about because of stylistic or emphasis differences. So some churches put a massive emphasis on missions, or some churches put a lot of emphasis on reaching people that don't know about Jesus or distributing the Bible or whatever the case may be. And some of those denominations come about because of emphasis differences. So you could go into a church and they both have the same beliefs and all that kind of stuff, but the emphasis of the church might be different. Another reason why there are denominations is some are traditional, some are contemporary. The stylistic differences in the church sometimes lead people to go off and do their own thing again, rather than fighting and all that kind of stuff. So the question is always, are denominations good? Are they bad? That's another conversation for another day. Bye.